guys! So sorry for the shitty camera again, and please excuse all. It's a mess. We are moving! So exciting. We should be getting the keys tomorrow, so that's really exciting. And we're gonna go ahead and start painting Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then I think we're gonna end up moving on Thursday, just because Travis doesn't have a day off until then. So that's pretty much it. So we are 12 weeks and I always do this. We're 12 weeks and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days, 12 weeks and 3 days, and I'm doing good. I didn't actually have my NT scan last week, and I'll go ahead and tell you more about that. So I had scheduled the NT with the doctor I was seeing down here where we live, which I told you I really don't like their doctor's office. Anyways, they scheduled the NT, and I got a call from somebody who works there, and they said, sorry, this is like so random, but that was like one of my really bad symptoms. Like, I've been throwing up like non-stop lately, and I don't know what's going on. Like, I know like with Hunter and with Keegan, I threw up the whole pregnancy, so that's probably just what's going on. But like, it seems like more lately, like I know usually like when you're gonna hit the second trimester that it's usually going away, but I feel like it's intensified like by 5%. Like, it's just like 5%, 5 times. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I've been throwing up like non-stop, and that's with both nausea medicines and everything, so it's not really that fun. But anyways, let me get back to what I was talking about. Sorry about the shitty camera. When I move, I will definitely be having the good camera back out. I'm so sorry, this is so horrible. But I'm making it work with what we have. Anyways, so I got a call from the NT place that they were doing my neutral translucency screening at. And they said they needed to go over my insurance with me because I was gonna have a $300 deposit or copay or whatever, because they weren't really covering it. And I was like, that's weird. Like, why wouldn't you, cover? Anyways, I was just confused. So I got a little snippy, and I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, I'll call them. So I called my insurance, and good thing I did. So, little backstory. Tavish works at a hospital, and it's about an hour away from us. So he has insurance through his work. So I just thought, because we have a certain insurance that a lot of people have, that we can go somewhere else to get care. Now we can, but if we go to another OBGYN that's not affiliated with their hospital that he works at, I have to pay a $400 deductible before I even, like, you know what I mean? Like, the stuff kicks in. So, I decided, well, that wasn't the deciding factor. So then they tell me that I cannot deliver at any other hospital unless it's an emergency. But if I need to be induced or something like that, I have to deliver at their hospital. But if I see a doctor down here, none of them are going to have privileges to deliver at a hospital that's an hour away. So, in return, I'm going to have to pick an OBGYN that's up there at his work. So, I freaked out. And luckily, Tavish is like, oh, there's a girl at his work who just had a baby, and so I messaged her, and I was like, I'm freaking out right now, like, that's so far away, I don't even know any doctors there, I don't know anything about the hospital except for that Tavish works there, and of course, he only sees babies if they're not doing well, so I'm like freaking out. So I was like, I don't want to ask him like who's the best OBGYN, because he probably sees them, when they're not doing so hot. So So anyways, I talked to her, and she's like telling me that there's this really good doctor there and everything, and I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and give her a call and see if I can make an appointment. So I called them. First off, their front desk, or whoever answers the phone, is unbelievably nice. Where the other place I was going to here, not Kaiser, I love Kaiser, I will just give you that, they might not be good for a lot of things, but they're good for labor and delivery. Like, that is the best place you could deliver at and labor at, and just wonderful experience. And I missed my OBGYN there. But, so anyways, so right away, things off the phone, totally different. Totally, they're just so nice and everything. And it's just like crazy different. And she's like, oh, okay, Shelly, yeah, she's all, that doctor's really popular. She's such a good doctor. And so her schedule might be pushed out a little bit. And I hadn't told them right away that I was pregnant. I just said I needed to see if the doctor was taking new patients. And she's like, yeah, I can get you in, but you know, it won't be for a while. And she's all, what are you calling for? And I told her that I'm, you know, almost 12 weeks pregnant. And they're like, oh, okay, well, it's different if you're pregnant. She's all, it's still a little bit far out. And I was thinking, like, okay, like a month or so, like, that's fine. Like, you know what I mean? I just saw a doctor like 2-3 weeks ago. And she's like, no, she's like, it'll be next Monday, which this following next Monday. So it was 2 weeks away from when I called. And I was like, oh, that's great. I was like, okay. She's all, but the only downside is I only have an 8 o'clock appointment, which means I need to wake up super, super early to make it down there in time, which is fine. And so she hadn't scheduled that. And then later, like not even 30 minutes later, I hung up with her and I got a call from somebody else. And they're like, the doctor thinks that you should come in a little sooner and see a different doctor just because we've never established care with you before, which, you know, I understand. And she's like, okay, so, and I told her, I was like, actually, I've already seen an OBGYN up to this point. I think they were under the impression that I hadn't seen anybody. So later she had came back and called me and said that I don't need to keep that appointment with that other doctor, so just go ahead and schedule that one. And they end up scheduling my NTs for the Friday after I see the doctor on Monday. So that's really good. So I don't have to wait too long for that. But like, so far everything just seems better and I feel like more at ease. I don't know why. Like the hospital is literally, the one here is literally like 10 minutes away from like our house, and Tavish's mom works there. But I don't know, I just didn't feel like, I don't know, when you just get that like feeling like, I don't know, I feel like we're on the right track now. So maybe that's a good sign. So I'll go ahead and let you guys know how that goes. We are, like I said, we are moving this week and I'm just feeling like crap. I'm so tired. I know I sound like a big baby, huh? Like, I'm so tired. Like, we went to this fundraiser for our friends and I just could not stay. I'm like, I am dying. I'm so sorry. Like, I feel like defeated. Like, I feel worn out and it just sucks. And I don't know, and maybe just because I don't get any sleep anymore. Like, Keegan last night woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, you never wake up. What's going on? But I also think it's because our house is like, you know, like a whole disarray, you know, like everything's everywhere. And so, you know, kids sense that. Kids sense that change is happening. So that's it. I'm sorry I'm not in like high spirits as I usually am. I'm just like exhausted and I'm hot and I just feel nauseous all the time. But anyways, this week is the week that I'll show you guys my belly. And I feel really big for being only 12 weeks along. Like, I feel like I look like maybe 15, 16 weeks, which is scary. I promise there's only one in there. So anyways, that's it. And I think that I will try and give you guys a house tour if you want that. Leave it in the comments below. And I will try and show you guys that before I move anything in. And then maybe again after we get everything settled and everything like that. It's just going to be a crazy, crazy week because Tash works nights. And so I'm trying to do stuff by myself and I'm not really able. So anyways, and then the days that he does have off are during the smack dab middle in the week. This week, for some reason, his schedule's all messed up. But, so we're moving on a Thursday and I'm like, nobody is off work on a Thursday and I can help you pick up stuff. So, but anyways, I'll show you my belly. So here's with the shirt. I'm just leaving the shirt on, so I'm not taking it off. So here is our little growing peanut. I'll talk to you guys later for week 13. Bye, guys.